नया सीखने को मिला। थैंक यू।
Thank you so much, sir. So today again we will have sessions like yesterday, but we will have 2 technical sessions and we will have 2 practical sessions. So without any further delay, I would now be starting with our first technical session. So joining us today for our first technical session on development of visual resources is Dr. Deepti Gupta from IUCTE, which is in Allahabad. And she has been associated with ICT from many years, and she has also had the experience of working with CIT and CRT. We welcome you, Deepti ma'am, and now I hand over the proceedings of this session to you.
Good morning to you all, and thank you, Dr. Puneet, for introducing me. We can start the session, and you can stop sharing things. So can I directly start the session? Okay. Am I audible? Well and good. My voice is audible. Yes. Thank you. So this training program is for the pedagogy integration, ICT pedagogy integration, and you might have learned about the various pedagogical utilization of how technology can be integrated in your teaching learning. In the yesterday session, I hope that you might have gone through the various type of e-content, and this session will focus on the one type of e-content, that is visual resources. So starting the session, what kind of visual resources I expect in your classroom? You are mostly using the chalkboard, chalk and board in your classroom, the charts as a visual resources in your classroom, and the teaching aids which we all teachers used to prepare, the flashcards and all. So that is the hard material kind of visual resources which we are all using traditionally. But as this program is focusing on the digital resources, yes, Satyapal sir, you want to say something?
Ma'am, unmute.
Ji, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. You want to say something?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
Ma'am, I request to you, please, if you are comfortable in bilingual, please explain in bilingual.
Okay, sir. No
Thank you.
problem. So, हम ये बात कर रहे थे कि अपनी क्लास में वी आर यूजिंग द चार्ट्स, चॉक बोर्ड्स, फ्लैश कार्ड्स, डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ विजुअल रिसोर्सेज जो हैं हम फिजिकल फॉर्म में यूज कर रहे हैं अभी तक। तो साथ साथ ही हम टेक्नोलॉजी का इस्तेमाल भी कर रहे हैं। तो इन द era of digital era, we have to use some digital resources, and one of the digital resources or e-content type is visual resources जो हम digitally बनाएंगे। तो visual resources क्या होते हैं? We will discuss what are the visual resources. I will discuss the 2 type of visual resources in this session. One is the graphic organizer and another one is infographic. 2 type के resources को हम बताएंगे. There are 2 softwares or the online tools जो हम focus करेंगे इसमें. So I will share my screen and start the session. So let me know whether my screen is visible. Just hold on. Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So in my presentation outline, I will be discussing what is the concept of visual resources, what are the scope of visual resources, what are the various types, and where you can find out the visual resources which are ready-madely available for your usage, and which digital tools can be used for development of visual resources. There are many tools, but then we will focus on the development of visual resources only through the 2 tools we'll focus in this session. And at last, how you can use that visual resources in your classroom. So coming up to what are visual resources? Visual resources can be a collection of a photograph, graphics, image, charts, maps, or drawing, etc. So you click the photographs in your mobile phone. That is also a visual resource. You create charts through Excel. That is also a visual resource. So these visual resources can be much nicely framed and combined in a software and create a good visual resource as a teaching aid for you. And you can use that teaching aid in your classroom, in the online classroom or in the face-to-face mode too. whenever you create any visual resource with the help of technology, that can be taken in a printed out form also later. You can download it, you can save it in your desktop or this laptop, and in your classroom you can use it. So though visual resources are all this collection of photographs, graphic, images, charts, and maps. How these visual resources help a teacher? You know the importance of visual resource, because seeing is also a good sense, and whenever the students sees any images, photographs, or any kind of graphic, the attention span of the students can be retained, और उनको अच्छी learning होती है. We can communicate our ideas or information or data rather than reading a textbook. अगर हम कोई textbook पढ़ रहे हैं और सिर्फ उसको पढ़ के बच्चों को बता रहे हैं क्लास में, उससे ज्यादा बेहतर तरीके से कोई भी जो विजुअल रिसोर्स है जिसमें ये इमेजेस और सब इंक्लूड हो जाएगा, वो बहुत अच्छे से ग्राफिकली प्रेजेंट होके अट्रैक्टिव होता है. तो वो स्टूडेंट्स को बहुत अपनी इंफॉर्मेशन को हम कन्वे करने के लिए बहुत वो स्टिमुलेट करता है लर्निंग के लिए. So learning can be more actual, active, motivating, encouraging if we use these kind of visual resources. So there are the two types of visual resources which I will be focusing. I have told you graphic organizer and the infographics. Now we discuss what are graphic organizer. Graphic organizers. See, right hand side, you can see an image. There is a concept given here. Plants. You can see an example that is not created by me. It's taken from the website only. So if you have any concepts that can be make in a visual form, graphic organizer consists of one graphic organizer concept map. And what are concept maps? That is also a visual resources. So as a teacher, we all know we have many concepts in our textual form or a textbook. You identify some of the concepts, the major concept and the sub-concept associated with those major concepts. And when you present a major concept in a pictorial way, like in this diagram, you can see plants is a major concept, and the associated sub-concepts are organized in a systematic way, and they are interlinked with the arrows, and they have mentioned the relationship. So concept map are those visual representation in which every concept and the sub-concepts are graphically organized, and that can take a form of timeline, Venn diagram, flowcharts and tables. तो हमारे पास एक मेजर कॉन्सेप्ट होता है किसी भी टीचर को पढ़ाने के लिए. जब हम क्लास में जाते हैं तो हम उस कॉन्सेप्ट को सोच के उसके साथ के जो भी एसोसिएटेड सब कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं उनको अरेंज कर ले एक डायग्रामेटिक फॉर्म में, ताकि बच्चों को वो अच्छे से रिटेन हो पाए कि इस कॉन्सेप्ट में क्या सब कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं और वो कैसे लिंक किए गए हैं, वो एक दूसरे से कैसे एसोसिएटेड हैं. तो वी ऑर्गेनाइज द मटेरियल इनटू मीनिंगफुल चंक. तो इसमें बहुत कम टेक्स्ट आया है एंड इसमें इमेजेस नहीं है, बट इन अ कॉन्सेप्ट मैप सॉफ्टवेयर वी कैन इंक्लूड द इमेजेस. हम उसमें एक्स्ट्रा इंफॉर्मेशन के लिए वेबसाइट्स के पेजेस भी डाल सकते हैं, URLs, और हम इन सब कॉन्सेप्ट्स को लिंक कर सकते हैं. तो यहाँ पे वी हैव अ सेंट्रल आइडिया. आप सबके पास एक मेजर कॉन्सेप्ट हमेशा रहता है व्हेन वी गो टू द क्लासरूम. So we have to think of that major concept and identify the sub-concepts, and we arrange them into a software, link them with the particular links. So this is all about concept map. So here is a concept map that is taken from the NCERT e-content guideline only, and this concept map has been created through that software only that we're going to discuss, visual understanding software. So here is popular FOSS softwares given. You can see कौन से FOSS softwares हम बना सकते हैं, like audio, graphics, animation. तो इसमें अलग अलग colors दिए हुए हैं, the blue color. So these are the sub major concepts of this whole concept map. So ये थोड़ा complicated, this is looking like a complicated concept. We will start in the simple way. तो हम लोग बहुत छोटा सा simple सा concept map बनाएंगे इसमें. तो हमारे पास एक मेजर कॉन्सेप्ट है, उससे जो भी सब कॉन्सेप्ट्स लिंक है हमने उनको बना बॉक्स में डाल के एक बॉक्स में डाल के उसमें एडिट करके और उसको सीधा लिंक किया गया है. तो अगर मुझे जानना है कि FOSS सॉफ्टवेयर ग्राफिक्स के लिए कौन से यूज हो सकते हैं, तो इससे एसोसिएटेड टक्स पेंट है, लिबरेट ऑफिस ड्रॉ है, माई पेंट है, DI है, इंकस्केप. तो ये मुझे आइडिया लगा कि इस इस ग्राफिक्स बनाने के लिए ये वाले सॉफ्टवेयर यूज हो सकते हैं। तो इस तरीके से हम ऑर्गेनाइज कर रहे हैं अपने कॉन्सेप्ट्स को, आइडियाज को इन अ पिक्टोरियल वे। देन कॉन्सेप्ट मैप के 3 कंपोनेंट्स होते हैं। फर्स्ट वन इज कॉन्सेप्ट, रिलेशनशिप एंड वर्ड्स ऑफ फ्रेजेस। सो कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है? एक सेंट्रल आइडिया, आई टोल्ड यू, जैसे प्लांट्स, उसमें एक सेंट्रल आइडिया था। सेकंड कॉन्सेप्ट मैप में फॉस एक सेंट्रल आइडिया था। तो दैट सेंट्रल आइडिया सेंटर में प्लेस करेंगे आप, और वो आपका कॉन्सेप्ट होगा। देन हम लोग उसके रिलेशनशिप ढूंढेंगे, आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे, विल आइडेंटिफाई द रिलेशनशिप, दैट मीन्स द सब कॉन्सेप्ट्स, उनको हम अरेंज करेंगे, विल अरेंज द सब कॉन्सेप्ट्स नियर टू द मेजर कॉन्सेप्ट। Then we will identify the relationship. So what we will do, we will create a arrow line indicating the relationship between that concept and concept. And the third thing we'll do, in the arrow line, which is the relationship of that particular concept and the subconcept, we will link that with a particular word or phrase. We want to show the connection between both of them. तो हम लोग एक सेंट्रल आइडिया रखा सेंटर में, देन हमने दूसरे सब कॉन्सेप्ट्स को अरेंज किया उसके बैकग्राउंड में, देन वी आर ड्रॉ लाइन, हमने एक लाइन खींची और उसके बीच में लेबल किया उसे वर्ड और फ्रेज से। सो कॉन्सेप्ट मैप बनाने के लिए ये 3 चीजें ध्यान में रखनी है। और आई थिंक यू हैव ऑलरेडी मेड द कॉन्सेप्ट मैप्स इन योर क्लासरूम्स, पेपर एंड पेन पे जरूर बनाया होगा आपने while using, but हम सॉफ्टवेयर के थ्रू उसको we can use it in a faster way, create in a faster way the concept map. So these are some types of the concept map, जैसे flow chart and spider map surrounding में उसके बनता है। This is sorry, this is hierarchy map and this is a Venn diagram. So these are the some types of concept maps that you can create. The second visual resource is an infographic, and infographic is again a visual representation of fact, knowledge, and information. And on the right hand side, you can see an example, simple example of infographic. In concept map, we have the textual information in the form of small concepts and sub-concepts, and they arrange in a graphical form. In the infographic, we include more of like it's a more colorful template is provided in the tool. Then we can add the small elements in the form of these pictures. You can say these are the small elements. We have to add the minimum text. इसमें भी हम videos and URLs can be added. We can upload the different images or of our own, and we can create a beautiful digital chart or infographic form. And even we can insert the graphical presentation, like data presentation can also be shown. And both these types of graphic resources or visual resources you might have seen in the textbooks nowadays, in the websites, in the social media platform. These minimize the information in the textual form which you have to read it. So इसमें पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है। आप पूरा 10 पेज का डॉक्यूमेंट, आप उस डॉक्यूमेंट में मेजर आइडियाज को कलेक्ट करके इन दोनों फॉर्म्स में क्रिएट कर सकते हैं। तो इट 1 पेज डॉक्यूमेंट आपका बनेगा। इन केस यू वांट टू टेक अ प्रिंट आउट, आप प्रिंट आउट देके स्टूडेंट्स को दिखा सकते हैं, नोटिस बोर्ड में डिस्प्ले कर सकते हैं, बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस, और आप डिस्कशंस कर सकते हैं क्लास में इसके बेसिस पे। यू कैन क्रिएट द सिंपल वर्कशीट्स। सो इन्फोग्राफिक टूल से आप रेडीमेड वर्कशीट्स भी बना सकते हैं। सो इट इज बेनिफिशियल फॉर दोज लाइक टीचर्स के पास टाइम कम है, everybody has a lack of time, and in the infographic tool you can get the ready-made templates. You have to just edit it. आपको सब बिना कलर डिजाइन अगर मन है तो सेम रखिए, नहीं है तो you can change the colors. So it's up to you how you will make use of that particular online tool to create your own infographic. So this is infographic, and same in the kind of infographic has a many types. So the majorly in like in a topic of history, you want to create a timeline. Any process has to be explained. So process infographic है. Comparison, you got to compare between the 2 topics, or the geographic location के according आपको you want to show the data. इंडिया में ये है, वहाँ की country में ये है, ये data है. So different types of infographic templates are available which you can use to create the infographics. Now for both the visual resources, either the concept map or the infographic, both have the similar scope. Definitely, they appeal the senses of the student. Both these resources can be used in a variety of way in education, communication, entertainment, marketing. Nowadays, all the major industries are using these two visual resources. And for education, definitely they will appeal the senses of our learner, and for their attention span will be increased. Then then how much time they do for readings. जब जितना टाइम वो पढ़ने में लगाएंगे कोई टेक्सचुअल कंटेंट, you can just create a visual infographic or the visual resource, and the pace can be changed. Like this time will be less occupied to see the visual resource and to understand the concept, and it can explain the simplified explanation can be given for any concept, and it will have a lasting impression, and the complete holistic learning can take place. It can be used as reference material, and whatever learned through these infographics can be easily transferred for another concept of learning. Fine. And if we talk about what are the different open repository where you can find the visual resources in infographics, photos, or graphics, there is no except Diksha, there are no particular website where you will get the ready-made infographic or the concept map. Diksha, again, you might have a session of Diksha also. It is an one nation, one platform in India, and where already Ji Satyapal ji. Satyapal ji, yes. ओके, सो आई थिंक सत्यपाल जी की सेम रिक्वेस्ट है हिंदी में बोलने के लिए थोड़ा, तो मैं कोशिश कर रही हूँ सर. आई थिंक सब स्टेट्स के मिक्स ग्रुप है, सो आई हैव टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश आल्सो.
हेलो, हाँ, गुड मॉर्निंग मैम.
जी सर.
मैम, ये आप अपने एग्जाम्शन लगा रहे हैं कि मुझे आई एम फुल्ली कंफर्टेबल इन इंग्लिश. आई डोंट हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम, बट राइट नाउ बिकॉज ऑफ दैट आवर सब्जेक्ट इज हिंदी, सो दैट्स व्हाई आई रिक्वेस्ट टू यू प्लीज इन बायलैंग्वेज. बट अभी जो राइट नाउ मेरा डिस्कशन था मैम, वो लैंग्वेज को लेके नहीं था.
ओके,
जैसे अभी विजुअल पे फोकस है एज पर पेडागोजी या एज पर आवर बीएड सिलेबस और पर्सनल प्रैक्टिस और एक्सपीरियंस के बाद बच्चे की विजुअल लर्निंग है. नो डाउट हर बच्चे का एक इंडिविजुअल डिफरेंट लर्निंग मोड है, जिसकी काइनेस्थेटिक लर्निंग मोड है, जिसका ऑडिटरी लर्निंग मोड है. तो उसके लिए ब्लेंडेड फॉर्म में अगर रहेगा, विजुअल के साथ काइनेस्थेटिक भी ऑडिटरी भी हो, तो मेरे ख्याल से कुछ ज्यादा बेनिफिशियल रहेगा.
जी जी.
और दूसरी बात यह है कि मैम, जो एक्सप्रेशन और एक्सपीरियंस, अगर बच्चा पशुपालन की बात करें, हम एनिमल हस्बेंड्री की करें, एग्रीकल्चर की करें, इरिगेशन की करें, तो किसान का बच्चा जब स्कूल में भी नहीं जाता और सिर्फ घर में रहता है, वो पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस करता है, वो सिर्फ एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर पाता, लेकिन रियल नॉलेज तो उसको ज्यादा होती है उसमें.
जी.
तो मेरा रिक्वेस्ट ये था कि हम नो डाउट कि ये डिजिटल मोड में हम उसको एक्सपीरियंस सिर्फ वर्चुअल करा सकते हैं, प्रैक्टिकल के लिए तो ग्राउंड में ही जाना पड़ेगा. लेकिन सिर्फ यही मोड है, उससे थोड़ा सा इसको ब्लेंडेड लेके चलेंगे तो ज्यादा बेनिफिशियल रहेगा. आई थिंक सो दैट.
यस सर. थैंक यू सर. सर, इस मैं आपको ये बात बताऊं कि हम अलग अलग टाइप के रिसोर्सेज जो हैं, आपने सही कहा कि अगर आपकी सब अलग कैनेस्थेटिक्स और सब कुछ स्किल, एक्सपीरियंस और ऑब्जर्वेशन, ई कंटेंट के जो डिफरेंट टाइप्स हैं उसमें हर एक किसी की एक अपनी इंपॉर्टेंस है. जैसे आपने विजुअल उसकी बात की, ऑडियो की, तो आगे जो आपके सेशन होंगे वो ऑडियो और वीडियो के होंगे, जिसमें उसमें वो रिसोर्सेज भी बनाने सिखाएंगे. ठीक है. अगर आप बात कर रहे हैं स्किल बेस्ड की और ऑब्जर्वेशन की और एक्सपीरियंस की, स्किल के लिए भी हमारे पास इंटरैक्टिव और सिमुलेशन एक्टिविटीज हैं. हमारे पास वर्चुअल लैब्स हैं, जिसमें वो अगर लैब में नहीं जा पा रहा तो वर्चुअल लैब के थ्रू भी वो एक्सपेरिमेंट्स कर सकता है. और आप जो कह रहे हैं किसान का बच्चा अपने आसपास में सीखता है, तो हम क्या चाहते हैं कि अगर आपने अगर आप ही बच्चों को टास्क दीजिए, जो भी चीजें बच्चा आसपास में देख रहा है वो उससे क्रिएट करे. ठीक है. तो उससे उसके एक्सपीरियंसेस इसमें आएंगे. हर एक इंसान के पास अभी मोबाइल फोन है और उसमें फोटोग्राफ्स वो क्लिक कर सकते हैं. तो अगर हम ये बात कर रहे हैं कि हमारी ये विजुअल रिसोर्सेज की रिपोजिटरी कैसे बनी है, तो हर एक इंसान ने अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस को ऐड किया है. आप इसमें से फ्लिकर या पिक्सअप करेंगे या विकीमीडिया कॉमन, ये इसमें ओपन एजुकेशन रिसोर्स का अगर आपका सेशन हुआ हो तो उसमें यही बात की गई है. हर एक हमारी कंट्री में भी कमी है, अभी हम लोग रिसोर्सेज क्रिएट कैसे कर रहे हैं. हम फोटोग्राफ क्लिक करते हैं, अपने फोन में सेव करते हैं, व्हाट्सएप पे भेजते हैं, बट हम लोग उसे एजुकेशनल रिसोर्स की तरह है, उसको कंट्रीब्यूट नहीं करते हैं इंटरनेट पे, जो कि वो OER के फॉर्म में जाए, तो क्या होगा, वो हमारे फोन तक सीमित रह गई, और एक टाइम के बाद वो फोन की स्पेस भी अगर भर गई तो वो कहाँ से वो खत्म हो गए वो रिसोर्स। तो हम कोई भी डिजिटल रिसोर्स बना रहे हैं, चाहे वो एक सिंपल फोटो से लेकर अपनी कोई वीडियो हो चाहे ऑडियो हो, तो उसको शेयरिंग करें। तो अगर वो एक्सपीरियंसेस हमें लेकर आने हैं बच्चे के थ्रू, तो ये जो 2 सॉफ्टवेयर डेमोन्स्ट्रेट करूंगी मैं, इसको आप बच्चों को बोलिए उसमें डालें और बनाएं, एक कंप्लीट विजुअल रिसोर्स अच्छा बनेगा, और उसे आप CC लाइसेंस के साथ अपलोड करेंगे। दैट विल बी योर कंट्रीब्यूशन टुवर्ड्स ओपन एजुकेशन रिसोर्स अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड। और खासकर वो अगर अपनी भाषा में होगा, हम सिर्फ हमारी कंट्री में, आपने जैसे बायलिंगुअल की बात भी की, तो हम जब नेट पे ढूंढते हैं हमें इंग्लिश में ही सारा कंटेंट मिलता है। अब कितना नेशनल पॉलिसी ने भी बोला है कि हमारा रीजनल लैंग्वेज में कंटेंट आना चाहिए, तो आप जितना वो कंटेंट अगर कंट्रीब्यूट करेंगे तो वो बहुत अच्छा रहेगा। और इस रिसोर्स की बात, जैसे मैंने कहा, अगर आपको कोई टेक्स्ट बुक बना रहे, सपोज एज अ टीचर ही आप किसी कमिटी में और आप टेक्स्ट बुक डेवलप कर रहे हैं, या आप अपनी वेबसाइट बना रहे हैं बच्चों के लिए, तो ऑडियो और वीडियो सब तरह के रिसोर्सेज की अपनी इंपॉर्टेंस है। बट जब आप इस तरह के विजुअल रिसोर्स बना के उसे प्रिंटेड फॉर्म में भी कोई लेगा और पढ़ेगा, उसकी भी अलग इंपॉर्टेंस है। सपोज आप क्लास में फ्लैश कार्ड अगर आपने यूज किए हो, चार्ट्स भी यूज किए होंगे अगर, तो आप क्या करते हैं, एक्टिविटीज, छोटे बच्चों को हम एक एक्टिविटी की फॉर्म में एक वर्कशीट दे देते हैं, ठीक है। तो अगर इंटरनेट का एक्सेस नहीं है, आपने ऐसा विजुअल रिसोर्स बना के रखा हुआ है ऑलरेडी, आपको सिर्फ प्रिंट आउट लेना है और बच्चों को सर्कुलेट करना है। तो इसलिए मैं कह रही हूँ उस चीज में हर चीज की अपनी इंपॉर्टेंस है। तो हमने एक बेसिक रिसोर्स से शुरू किया है जो कि विजुअल रिसोर्सेज हैं। आई एम नॉट डिनाइंग कि ऑडियो और वीडियो की इंपॉर्टेंस नहीं है।
Deepti ma'am, Deepti ma'am, there is a request. Please use English because we have. If you could just stay bilingual.
Yes,
And
yes.
Sakshi ma'am and Vijendra sir, I have noted that you have raised your hands. We will take the questions towards the end so that the flow of information is undisturbed. Thank you.
थैंक यू। पुनीत मैम, मैं उनको आंसर इसलिए कर रही थी क्योंकि उनकी पहले रिक्वेस्ट आई थी, सो आई एम आंसरिंग इन हिंदी ओनली, अदरवाइज।
Okay, ma'am. Okay. No, knowledge which you're sharing is very good, ma'am. So, some teachers are not getting benefited because of
Yes, I can understand.
language barrier.
Okay. So I'm just telling the importance of visual resources, and later on we will discuss about the Satyapal sir questions and other questions too. So there is no direct, except Diksha, there is no particular website in which you will get the ready-made infographic created by NCERT. So other websites mentioned here like OER Common, Pixabay, Wikimedia Common, Flickr, and Google Art and Culture. These websites can be used for identifying the photos and graphics, means photographs, images. You can search on these websites, and after seeing the particular license, that is Creative Commons, you can use those photographs or images for making your own infographics or concept map. So the basically open repository of visual resources means the images and the photographs can be identified from these websites, but do care of the licensing which is mentioned for this on these particular resource. Fine. On Diksha, you can have a, I will just show you one here. Diksha has already, if you find out want to see some infographic, you can see, I've just searched on Diksha infographics. So I will just click and you will see the infographics created by here. A image and a simple text in a text box. This is kind of, and you can see the license CC by NC by SA. So you can download these infographics and use it for your use. And if you want to, this is created by NCERT only, you can see the creator name too. So these kind of
हेलो
yes, yes sir.
मैम, पता नहीं मुझे बार बार म्यूट कर दिया जा रहा है, मैं बोल नहीं पा रहा हूँ कुछ।
ओके सर, पुनीत मैम ने अभी कहा कि क्वेश्चंस हम एंड में ले लें। अगर आपको कुछ क्वेश्चन है तो आप चैट बॉक्स में।
Ma'am, Deepti ma'am, let's just listen to his concern. Yes, Vijendra sir.
मैम आप, योर वॉइस इज ब्रेकिंग पुनीत मैम।
Sir, आप
पुनीत मैम
जी बोलिए।
Okay, so I am continuing. So I'm just giving an example of Diksha website where you can find out the infographics already prepared by NCERT. That can be used just for a like example how you can create your infographic. So besides those all websites and links where you could identify the photographs or the images for creating your visual resource. And here is the list of softwares, free softwares for creating the concept maps and some of the softwares for infographic. These are the free and open source softwares for concept map making. And today we will discussing about visual understanding environment software. And if we talk about the softwares for infographics, I will not say, not say that these all are free online tools, but up to a limit. In every online tool, you will find a pricing plan, but for the free part also, there is an unlimited of templates are available. So you can use any of the online tool, and today we're discussing about the Canva tool. So these are some list of free softwares and tool. Now we'll start the demonstration part for both the softwares. I hope, again, I'm just summarizing earlier what has been discussed theoretically for this session. I've told about visual resources. What are visual resources? Then how these visual resources can, what are the scope of visual resources? There are two types of visual resources I am discussing in the session. One is the concept map, another is the infographic. I have told you about both the types and both for both the particular individual types of the particular type of the concept map and the infographics, and later on the repository and some softwares. So coming up to the visual understanding environment, it is a free software program developed by Tufts, and it is used for the concept mapping. This is the logo and the icon of the software. What you have to do, you have to just go to the Google and you will just write out VUE. It will come out down for downloading option. You can, as this is a free and open source software, this can be downloaded in all the system, whether on Windows, Mac or Linux. So whatever version you have, whatever operating system you have, आपके पास जो भी operating system है, आप यहाँ पे click करेंगे the blue icon और वो software download होगा. So after this session, I hope on your systems you will download this software. इसका कोई मोबाइल ऐप नहीं है, so you cannot download it in your mobile. So you have to use the desktop or the laptop only. So after downloading the software, the simple process is to install. The software is downloads and go come to the downloads, and you have to just right click and install the softwares. So this is a simple process of installing, downloading and installing the software. After the software get downloaded, I'm just showing you the screenshots. We have got a time, I think, so we'll give the demo later, just after the screenshots. After opening the software, the panel will look like this one. This is the software. You can see here is the toolbar. Options are coming. There are the two toolbars coming. And you have to just create a map here in the empty map mentioning here. So you have to create a map here by using these some of the tools. So this is just have to double click the software icon on your desktop and the software will open and you will start creating the concept map. After, what is the steps of creating the concept map? Before starting any creation of a concept map, you first think of any concept of your particular subject. If you are a science teacher, then you have to think of like plants. I have taken example of states of matter. Think about any concept or uske sub-concepts. Identify the some sub-concepts too. If you are having a difficulty of directly going to the software and creating the map, you can just make a concept map with a pen or paper in your notebook. Then you can enter the things into the software. So just think of any concept of the subject you are teaching, think of the sub-concepts of the major concept, and then you have to link them up. So any concept have to be entered into the any node in the particular software. The boxes is called as a node. So I will just create a node by clicking on this creating node option coming besides the arrow, or I will just drag it, plus icon will come and the node can be entered. So, and you can enter the multiple nodes too. by the option rapid prototyping tool. At once you can create the two nodes too. I will give a demo too. Then in this diagram, you're creating a link and labeling. I have discussed the major concept map is completed with the major concept, sub-concepts, the linkage between the two concepts and sub-concepts, and the phrase or the label part. So you have to think how they are linked and how they are associated. So for that, again, I will show you how it is created. And after creating your concept map, you have to save it. The saving part can be done in a two-way. Like it can be in an editable mode or non-editable mode. इसका मतलब क्या है? आप उसको later edit करना चाहते हैं. If you want to edit your concept map later, so you have to save it as VUE file, .VUE. So you have to, if the concept map has to be modified later, you have to save it in under .vu file. You don't have to change anything, go on directly save and it will come .vu file, you save it. Another is non-editable form. If you want this concept map to be downloaded and saved as a JPEG, PDF, PNG file, image file you can say, then you have to go to format and in drop down you have to change the option. Fine, there are two forms of saving. One is in the .vu file, one is the image file. So save in both the options. Say the final version is in the saving option is the PNG or the image file. That will be beneficial because you can easily take out the printout after that. Okay, later thing, after creating the map, you can make the basic changes like color change, the font size change, the font type change. That can be done to formatting palette. This is the formatting palette. You can see by default, this orange color is coming, the black outline color is coming, but you can change it after clicking separately, the nodes and this is the formatting palette, which we can, through which you can change the complete design of your concept map. These are some simple examples of state of matter is given. What is matter? Matter has a mass, it has a weight, volume, and amount of space. The linkage has been given here. The labeling has been done. And I've shown you like JPEG form can be used to save the mind map. So I will just escape once here and will directly go to the first, one by one, we will discuss the software. So I'm just minimizing the screen. And if हम बात करते हैं कैसे VU करना है, this is the VU software which I have entered. So sorry, installed in my system. So I have to just double click. Then the software is opening. And this is the software. I hope it's visible. Okay, so this is the work area empty map. This is the above toolbar and some of the basic things we will explain. In the all softwares, we have got the file option. So whenever we have to create any new file, we can click on the new. If we want to open the previous file which we have made, we can go to open. And if we want to save and save as, here are the options. Mostly these tools are used from the file option. And in edit, we know undo, redo, cut, copy, paste. I would like to tell here the shortcuts which you used in your Microsoft Word, like Control X, Z, paste, copy, the same shortcuts can be used here too. Control X, Control C, Control V, Control D. Okay, and if we go to the view options, zoom in, zoom out options are coming. And here the one important thing, the formatting palette will come from the Windows option formatting palette. Mostly these will be used. And coming on to the lower toolbar here, we have got the selection toolbar. So there are three types of selections you can do. You have to change the cursor as per your need. Okay, and this is the node tool through which you can create the node. This is the link tool through which you can create the links between the concepts. This is the rapid prototyping tool by which you can create the two nodes simultaneously. This is the text tool through which you can write the text besides the nodes on anywhere on the software. Okay, fine. So the first step, you have opened the software through double click. You have to think of any concept and you will create a node. We'll go to the second option in your arrow. Click on the node. The cursor will change to the plus icon. You have to just drag and leave it. After dragging and leaving, you see new node coming, और ये, and this is in blue color. ये blue color में है. I will just click on backspace. I have deleted the written content. I am just writing out matter. And my concept is matter. Okay. Then you can see this is I hope this is a smaller font size. So I'm simultaneously using the formatting palette so that it is visible to you. So this text is written matter. What I will do, I have to change the font size over here. So I will go to selection bar here. I will go to Windows and click on formatting palette. The formatting palette will appear. First of all, I have to double click the text here and increase the font size. I will make it bold as it is my central concept. Okay, if I want to change the font type also, I can change. If I want to make it the color of the box as yellow, I will change the color. Fine. If I want to change the outline color, I will make it red. And increase the width of the outer box of my node. So see, initially my node has got an orange color and black outline. I have changed the colors and the font size. This all has happened through the formatting palette. And you can make it sideways. Now this is my central idea and the concept. Again, I have to make some sub-concepts. So I will again go to the node. I will make one node here. I will make one node here. I will make several nodes I can make. And individually, I can type the text like matter as mass. I've written an example here. And as this volume. Fine. So I will delete this one. I will using Control X. It's deleted. Now I want to make these parallel to each other. So I will go to the selection tool here and just drag here this way. This is my basic concept and two sub-concepts associated with it. Now I want to link these. The second step, first of all, you make the concepts and sub-concepts arrange in a surrounding, made different nodes, अलग-अलग nodes बनाइए, उस पे अलग-अलग concept और sub-concept, उसके sub-concepts लिख दीजिए. उसके बाद इनको लिंक करना है. So you will go to the third option here, जिसका मतलब है लिंक. अब देखेंगे प्लस का आइकन आया है. Keep it on the outer boundary of the node and drag in this way. जब एक green होगा, just leave it. When you leave it, automatically the label option will come. And matter has mass. So linking word hai, it is has. So I have typed has. Same way, I will link here. Matter has volume. Fine. So you see, इधर this is a major concept. इसके दो सब concepts इधर आए. इन दोनों के बीच में link किया and यहाँ पे label किया with a phrase and a word. So you can identify इसमें association पता लग रहा है कि इससे क्या association है. If I want to again move here, इसकी position में I can change this way. If this linking line has to be made curved, so I can curve it too. अगर मुझे line straight line पसंद नहीं और association different form में लानी है, so I can change the line too. अगर आप इस line को भी move करेंगे तो होगा. अगर बहुत सारे concepts, सब concepts आपके हो गए हैं, तो आप सबको link करके label साथ साथ करके you can change the directions. इस तरह की flexible movement, you can move it anywhere. So you can arrange your concept and sub-concept as you like it. Because it is associated to the major concept, so उसके साथ ही move करेगा. Fine. If you want to make this line as इसका width, you have to change the width of this associating link. तब भी इसका points बढ़ जाएगा. इसका color भी change हो सकता है. Fine. So you can change the lines color too. I have to make it, suppose blue color है, so it is changed to blue. So you can imagine yourself a graphical presentation हो रहा है, इसमें arrangement of ideas or concepts हो रहे हैं. Then you can tell the association between the two concepts in the this organizer. So this is one thing. Just to create the simple notes, the link and the label. Okay, I hope this is understood. अगर नहीं होगा तो we'll tell later too once revised. Now side by side we have to save it in case, because this is the software is not online and the changes we are doing is not saved automatically. So initially you just save it. So I will go back to the selection tool, go to my file option and click on to save. See, I have told two options of saving. One is to save in .vue option. Automatically vue की option आ रही है. I will rename my the concept map. Matter is a concept map. .vue is the file, editable file. And on desktop or wherever I want to save, I will save it. Okay, this is the editable file I have saved. If I want to save my file, like my concept map is complete and I want to take out, print out or download in image form, again, I will go to save as option, or uske, then later on will change the PDF, JPEG or PNG file. So if I want comfortable with JPEG file, I will go to JPEG file. Option matter is coming. I will go to desktop and I will save it. I'm just minimizing my screen and showing you how the two files are saved. Here, this is the JPEG file I have saved. Whatever changes till that particular time I have done, ये JPEG file आ गई है मेरी. ठीक है, I'm closing it. Another is my VUE file. Fine. So this VUE file ऐसी लिखती है. This is look like this file. The same simple blank page is the editable version of this saved work. So you have to just, if I close the software, I have already saved it. I'm closing it. And you want to open this file. Fine. You will just drag and drop the file to the software. This is the opening of the editable file I'm saying. Just drag and drop to the software. And whenever the software will open, the file of the editable version will appear and you can make changes later. So this is the editable version and that is the JPEG version. JPEG version or the image version cannot be edited and VUE file can be edited. Just remember, because after saving it, we cannot, if you directly save this file as an image file and you want to make the changes, that cannot happen. Fine. So these are the three basic steps. Now, I have told you about how to create node and how to associate and make the links. Another thing, if you want to make the instant, there are some shortcuts like Control N for creating new nodes. You create multiple nodes. Now, what I want to do, I want to arrange complete these nodes after editing, after telling the topics. I want to make it in a different forms. I have to just click on Alt button on my keyboard and click Alt. Sorry, first of all, I have to select this one. I will just go to the selection tool here and select this completes all the nodes. All are selected together. Go to Alt and click it one. It will arrange in a timeline form. If I again click on Alt 2, it will come on to column wise. Alt 3 will arrange these into the row and column wise. Okay, and Alt 5 will arrange randomly. Alt 4 in a radial form. So these the concepts can be arranged in a different form by just clicking on Alt and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So different arrangements of your concept map can be done in a one-click systematic way. So if you want to just arrange the nodes as per your choice all together, you create multiple nodes and you can arrange it. Another thing, if you want to add any text to this concept, like heading of the page or heading of the, you have to just go to text here, click in, and the major heading of the concept map will come. Concept map for matter. So this is my major heading of the text. So I can arrange it. Again, I can arrange it, make it colorful or not. This is my major map. If I take the printout of the concept map, this can become a heading. Fine. Again, I can change the font style or anything. This is from the text option. You can zoom in, zoom out. You can use the hand tool to just move complete map here and there. If you are creating the longer map, you want to make it above and go and just use the space below, you can do that too. By moving this hand tool, एक साथ वो move हो जाएगा. Fine. And I hope I'm making many points clear. If any doubt, I will here to resolve the doubts too.
Ma'am, Deepthi ma'am, few questions are there in the chat box. I'll read it for you.
Fine.
First is, you can take them all together.
Yes.
First is they want to know how to get this software, how to download it. Second question which is coming is repeatedly about how to take different notes. So they want to know about different notes. Third doubt is that how can they show any relationship when there is no arrow?
Okay.
And then there is one doubt, what is the meaning of has here in between the arrows when you have written has? And again they're asking about nodes, ma'am. So if you could just explain
Create a
that.
node, no?
Then they want to know how to arrange the node and how to make nodes.
Okay, it's the first step of creating a node. Okay, I'm taking a new map again here. Empty new map. I'm starting from the empty one. First start with the downloading of software, definitely, but that is important, you said. So I've told you, you have to just visual understanding environment. Go to Google. This is the home page and this is the VUE download. You have to just click it. And the screenshot which I have shown you for your downloading for Windows, Mac or Linux, whichever operating system you have to just click it and it will automatically start downloading. Here it is downloading. After the download is complete, you have to just install it. This is the process of downloading the software. Directly go to the Google. The first website will come of this VUE and you can download it. Okay, coming back to the software. This is the empty software. I'm again repeating. First step is to think of an idea or the concept. You have an idea, like suppose plants. I'm taking different example. हमारे पास ये first this arrow के साथ this first is node tool. You have to click it. Plus icon will come. You have to just drag and drop. Okay, drag and leave the cursor. Automatically this one is highlighted, coming in blue. The cursor is moving, you can see. Blink कर रहा है वो cursor. इसमें आप backspace को दबाएंगे, मतलब delete कर देंगे existing text. Automatically, when you create a new node will come. The text appearing in the new node is new node. I'm just again explaining this plus icon from where it has come here, node tool say. And you have to just drag and leave. Drag and leave. आप जितने भी नोट्स बनाना चाहें आप ड्रैग करते रहिए, उतने नोट्स बनते रहेंगे. ये सब नोट्स बन गए हैं. ठीक है. और ये this color and yellow सब already have made the changes, that's why it's coming. Otherwise by default the color is orange or छोटा, the small font size is coming. So I have used this formatting palette, already have changed my color background, so it is automatically coming in the big space. So you have to just double click here. You will remove the written text here, write anything, whatever you have to type. Either you have to write TV, either you have to write radio. I'm just typing the different internet. I'm writing my ideas or whatever I want to create. Okay, and what do you say? Animation, anything, technology related terms I am writing. Fine. So these are the different terms. Graphics, suppose. These are the different terms which I have written. Then computer. Fine. So these are my ideas arranged randomly here and there in different nodes. Now I have to identify my major idea कौन सा था. If I say in सब ideas में मेरा idea ICT था और central idea is ICT, I will arrange my nodes into my concept map. I will go to the selection tool here, first option, और यहाँ पे arrow click करेंगे और इसको हम center में ले आएंगे ऐसे, क्योंकि this is my central idea. Just hold on. Hello. Yes, so this is my central idea. So I've arranged my nodes according to my requirement here and there, first of all, in a circular way, you can say. You can move it here. Now, one question in the chat box is that अगर इनके बीच में link नहीं करना तो इसका कैसे association दिखाएंगे? नहीं, association means a linkage only. So you have to show the linkage. If you want to arrange like this way, ऐसे ही आप इसको छोड़ सकते हैं. You can, if you don't want to keep an arrow for showing the linkage, you can leave it as such only. There is no issue. But the basic idea of concept map is to show the linkages. This is whole theoretical base of creating a concept map. तो वो arrows वाला linkage, you cannot miss that. But अगर if you want, क्योंकि ये specific randomly distributed things can be shown this way. So you have to show the linkage first. So these are the nodes creation. I hope node creation clear हुआ हो.
Ma'am, there is one more question related to nodes. Is there only one shape or they can take any other shape in
Yes.
nodes?
Okay, so I am selecting this one and I want to change the shape here. You can go to the shape, you can make it oval. Okay, and you can see hexagonal. You can change the shapes. You can change the outline color too. इसका outline color है fill. You can change the outline color, width of the outline, the textual font inside, anything you can do from this formatting palette. So if I want to keep it this way, I will changing it in this way. So this is the node creation. Another thing, the linkage. Now this is node icon. This is link tool. Another one. I will just click it here. The plus icon is coming. Do remember, you have to just focus on the edge of this plus icon towards the edge, outer boundary of one node. Keeping it at the outer boundary, and then like I'm dragging, it is not created. So I have to see where I have to place my cursor. Okay, so you have to exactly place on the outer side, and when it appears to be green, you just leave it. This is creating the link. If I want to create link otherwise, from this to this that can done too. So we have to move the cursor in this way if you want to keep the arrow either the left side or the right side, and automatically the label is coming. And one question is that has, why have used has word? It is has, or the label is showing the relationship between the ideas. So it can be different words, not has. So I've just demonstrated like matter has volume and matter has weight, because in definition we use what is matter? Matter which occupies space, have mass, have volume is called a matter. This is a simple definition of matter. That's why I have used the word has. That means matter is that which has weight and, which has mass and which has volume. So this depends on the association between the two concepts or the sub-concepts. This can vary according to, like in this ICT, I can use here, ICT can be used for graphic. Okay, ICT here in different level can be used. ICT has facility of internet, as a like. So it depends how this terms has to be shown, like association has to be shown. Fine. So you can change the phrases, whatever you want to show the relationship between the two concepts. So I hope ये arrows and labeling वाला point clear हुआ. Any question left, Dr. Puneet?
No, ma'am. We have, I think, addressed all, but there are two participants who have raised hands. So I'm giving them the unmuting rights. Ramesh sir from Uttarakhand, I'm asking you to please unmute.
गुड मॉर्निंग मैम।
Good morning, sir.
मैम सबसे पहले तो मैं ये जानना चाह रहा था ना कि द वे विच विद विच वी आर टेकिंग द क्लास, so this is totally being one way. We had some major issues in between and we were unable to talk. तो होता क्या है कि when we have some issue, so our mind get stick with that. तो आगे हम क्या सीख रहे हैं वो sometime we lose that data. So as this is of 1.5 hour, it means 90 minutes are there. So this is my suggestion as well. So we can have questionnaire, मतलब question and answer और Q&A session for 3 minutes. 30 minutes के बाद 3 minutes के लिए आप Q&A ले लीजिए, फिर उसके बाद 30 minutes के बाद एक Q&A ले लीजिए, क्योंकि हमारे माइंड में कुछ इश्यूज हैं तो फिर वो एज इट इज रह जाते हैं और हमारा आगे हम कुछ सीख नहीं पाएंगे. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल माय क्वेश्चन है.
Ramesh sir,
yes,
thank you for the suggestion. What I would request is you can immediately type your concern. You don't have to even wait for 30 minutes. Rest, we will certainly look at the tech. So you please ask your queries. Please ask your query.
इतनी सारी चीजें मैं नहीं टाइप कर सकता था ना, और मैं ये जानना चाह रहा था कि हाउ दिस सॉफ्टवेयर इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम वर्ड, बिकॉज दीज थिंग्स, मेनी ऑफ दीज थिंग्स वी कैन डू इन वर्ड आल्सो. So what is the difference? First of all, this is, and second is, I had requested yesterday also that whenever we are taking such class, so I had requested that we should work on system simultaneously. Otherwise, we are missing many of the things in between. अब हमें पता ही नहीं चल रहा, मैम इज कंटिन्यूसली टॉकिंग और हम यहाँ पर कुछ अगर करना भी चाहें तो वी आर स्किपिंग सम ऑफ द पॉइंट्स व्हिच शी इज डिलीवरिंग. तो अगर थोड़ा सा सिमिलटेनियसली चलता रहे, हम सिस्टम पे भी काम करते हैं तो लर्निंग विल बी मच बेटर. अगर मैं सिंपली एक क्वेश्चन आप लोगों के सामने एक क्वेश्चन रखूं सामने कि इस तरह की क्लास से कितने, अगर 100 पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं या 10 पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं तो 10 पार्टिसिपेंट्स में से कितने लोग सीख जाते हैं. ये मैथमेटिकल क्वेश्चन है, सिंपल है. ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ सच क्वेश्चन वी कैन फाइंड आउट व्हाट आउटपुट वी आर गोइंग टू गेट.
ओके सर,
अगर 10 लोगों में से अगर दो तीन ही सीख रहे हैं तो मैं इट इज ऑलमोस्ट वेस्टेज. तो अगर थोड़ा सा हम इन चीजों को ऐड कर लें तो प्लीज इसको थोड़ा सा इंप्रूव करिए, बिकॉज वी आर टेकिंग ऑनलाइन में बहुत सारे इश्यूज होते हैं, बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम होती है, कंसंट्रेशन थोड़ा डिस्टर्ब होता रहता है.
Sir, we'll keep that in mind. We will give you practice time in between. Any other concerns, sir?
नहीं, थैंक यू.
सर जो क्वेश्चन वर्ड वाला मैं वो ले लेती हूँ मैम.
Yes,
सर जो आपने बोला कि ये MS वर्ड में भी हो जाता है, मैं आपको डिफरेंस बताती हूँ. एक मेजर डिफरेंस जो है, आप जब वर्ड में कोई भी रिलेशनशिप को आप दो ये आइकन्स नोट्स बना दिए, ठीक है, आपने टेक्स्ट बना दिया. जब आप एरो बनाते हैं, एक तो एरो के जो आप याद करिए, हम केमिकल रिएक्शंस भी जब लिखना चाहते हैं एरो तो एरो के ऊपर आता है टेक्स्ट, तो वो दैट डजंट इंडिकेट द एग्जैक्ट, वो रिलेशनशिप की बात नहीं कर रहा. वो एक केमिकल रिएक्शन में जैसे हम लिखते हैं ना कि आपका सनलाइट की प्रेजेंस चाहिए या ये एसिड डाला, तब वो इंडिकेट करता है, ठीक है. एंड उसके लिए भी जितना स्पीडली इसमें आप लिंक और नोट्स क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, आप जितना इजीली फॉर्मेट पैलेट यूज करके कलर और इंस्टेंट क्लिक में यूज कर रहे हैं, वो उतना वर्ड में आपको टाइम लगेगा. उसके बाद इसमें और भी बहुत अच्छी चीजें जो अगेन मैं बेसिक लेवल पे डील कर रही हूँ. आई विल टेल यू. सपोज अभी मैंने एक्सप्लेन नहीं किया था वो, क्योंकि हम उसमें आ गए थे. अब सपोज आपने ये नोट सेलेक्ट की है, ठीक है, यू वांट टू इंसर्ट द इमेज और URL, ठीक है. अब मैंने इसमें इमेज ऐड करी. सपोज अभी मैं एक एग्जांपल देती हूँ. अभी इसमें इमेजेस सपोज आई थिंक डेस्कटॉप पे है मेरे पास. दिस वन आई एम रैंडमली टेकिंग एन इमेज. फाइन, ये इमेज इंसर्ट हुई. अभी इसका जो एक्चुअल यूजेज होता है वो मैंने आपको भी दैट इज थोड़ा एडवांस लेवल का है वो. इसमें इसी सॉफ्टवेयर के अंदर जब आप एक कॉन्सेप्ट मैप बनाते हैं, आप इसको प्रेजेंटेशन की तरह तो यूज कर सकते हैं प्लेबैक स्लाइड्स की फॉर्म में. इसमें आपके पाथवेज होते हैं, लर्निंग पाथवे. सपोज आपने यहीं पे ये इमेज ऐड करी है, इसी लिंक के अंदर आप URL भी ऐड कर सकते हैं। इसके अंदर आप कोई एडवांस जो इमेज आपकी इस एसोसिएटेड टर्म के नोड के अंदर कंप्यूटर लिखा है, और मैं इसमें ऑप्शन में जाती हूँ मोस्ट रेलेवेंट इमेज फॉर फ्लिकर, तो ऑटोमेटिकली बाय डिफॉल्ट वो फ्लिकर की इमेज अकॉर्डिंग टू योर कॉन्सेप्ट वो ले लेता है, वो ऑटोमेटिकली इसके अंदर भी आएगी, तो आपको सर्च भी नहीं करना, वो लिंक कर लेगा। इसके अंदर ही हम इसके जो कीवर्ड्स होते हैं, कोई टेक्सचुअल इंफॉर्मेशन होती है एक्स्ट्रा, जैसे आप नोट्स ऐड करना है तो आप यहाँ पे कोई इसकी डिटेल ऐड करनी है, व्हाट इज कंप्यूटर, और इसके बारे में कोई टेक्सचुअल इंफॉर्मेशन है वो आपने ऐड कर दी अगर, ठीक है। अब वो बच्चा अगर करेगा तो उसको उसको आई थिंक वो अभी लॉस्ट हो गया, यहाँ पर वो अगर क्लिक करके लाएगा तो यहाँ पर वो टेक्स्ट भी दिख जाएगा उसके साथ साथ। तो आपके एक छोटे नोट के अंदर मल्टीपल टाइप्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन कैन बी पुट, और वो एक साथ ही बच्चे को दिख जाएंगी, और जब आप इसको प्रेजेंट करेंगे तो प्रेजेंट करने में भी दिखेंगी। अगर आपने कुछ सॉफ्टवेयर अच्छे भी प्रेजेंटेशन प्रेजी टाइप में, वो भी कई फीचर्स देते हैं, ठीक है, बट ये बहुत इजीली एक पूरे ही कॉन्सेप्ट को आप ऑर्गेनाइज करना बहुत इजी हो जाएगा इसमें। साथ साथ ये जब ये इसका यूजेज क्लासरूम में कैसे, जो मेरा बाद वाला टॉपिक है, like how you can use this concept map in your classroom when you are delivering your lecture or class. What you do in your classroom, you start your class with a discussion or end your class with a discussion or recapitulation. What you can do while starting your lesson, initially what we do in nowadays classroom, we pick, like we ask one question and we say, okay, aap isse kya samajhte, what do you understand by this term? So students give multiple answer. So you can take your system and you can enter simultaneously those responses in the computers. And when you then जो multiple answers आए हैं, then how they are associated, ask with students. So जैसे whatever the students are coming up with their answers after the brainstorming or the discussion, you enter the things directly into this software and then start your class with the linkages. Then whatever response you get, like I have talked about what is ICT. Students give me answer, multiple answer. These is my answer, ma'am. Randomly the terms are coming and you are entering into the notes. How much time it take to enter into the note? And then you tell them, okay, how this is associated, ask them or tell them. So the brainstorming activity of any concepts can be initiated in your classroom by using this concept map. So this can be used in a live form. But अगर हमारे पास ऑनलाइन क्लास भी नहीं है, if I am using in an offline classroom this concept map, we can do like there is a different speed of every person. I know typing speed and vary from a person to person, but definitely वो तभी the response can be gathered. But in a normal classroom, whenever every class comes starts, you write on that board whatever student respond and then initiate your topic and just clean the board and go. But this will be retained in your system for longer time, and whenever the student responses are coming and you create a map and take a printout, and this is a kind of reinforcement for students too. They they see that their responses are being valued, and whatever responses and how those linkages not established, their answer is not relevant to the topic, you can also tell them this is not relevant. You can give the different color background to it, the particular response, like no, these red ones are not related to these are excluded from the discussion. So they know what are the correct things, the wrong things, and reinforcement, multiple things can be done. So I hope I resolved the query. So I'm again, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. In the beginning, when you were inserting the image and everything in the node, the instructions were in Hindi, ma'am. There is a request to just repeat those instructions of inserting link in English, ma'am.
Fine. So here I have shown you how to insert the image. What you have to do, whether you have to insert the image, the URLs, you have to just go to the node, like here ICT. I will just right click, and again a different toolbar will come, and you can see here the formatting palette is coming already. We have taken from the Windows. We can generate the keywords from the different websites over here, but it is used mostly for the higher education. You have to add URL. You can click on the add URL part and click on link to any video present on the net. And if you want to add the image, you go to add image or file, and just search the image file from your desktop, and you can click it and just open it. the image will come here. Fine. And if you want to take the image from the Flickr automatically by default, it can also come like add most relevant image from the Flickr. So the image is appeared here, and if I just play this thing, okay, you can see the image. If it takes time, it's syncing is taking time from the Flickr. The image of radio should have come here. It is taking time, maybe internet thing might be, but radio image is automatically by default has taken up from the Flickr. And other things are like the formatting thing, arranging things and the formatting thing. Fine. So,
Ma'am, one more request has come. Since they are trying to download this as you are discussing, they are not getting the correct link. So is it possible for you to share it in the chat box, ma'am, so that they can download?
yes. Okay, I have shared the link.
Yes, ma'am. We can see the link. Participants, please follow the link shared by a resource person, and then you all can download this session. Ma'am, there are two participants. If you allow, should I unmute them for their queries?
Yes, sure.
Okay. From Pondicherry, Puducherry, we have P. Jayaraman, sir. I'm asking you to unmute.
Good morning, madam. Am I
Good
audible?
morning. Yes, sir.
The session is very nice, but I have a small doubt. Is this the label is compulsorily we have to write, or we can it is optional, or it is compulsory? Or the label we can make it size bigger or anything less.
Yes, sir.
Doubt.
The same with the case of first of all, if you are asking about the linkage of the label, if label is optional, but if you do mention the relationship between the two concepts, that will make the understanding of students better, first of all. And if you second question is you can change the font size of and the color of the label too, just double clicking it here in the same way. Formatting palette is open.
Like the same formatting as Node.
The formatting palette works for both the things.
Okay,
anywhere for any text written on this map. See, I have double clicked the text here over here in the label. I've just gone to the font. I have changed the font. I am just increasing the font too here. See,
Okay, madam. Yes, clear.
Color can be changed. Everything can be done. You have to use the same formatting palette only.
Okay, madam. Thank you. Clear.
Another question you asked it. Another participant.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, before that, there is a question in the chat box. If you could just see that on downloading, they are not getting the same version as yours. So they have a query there now.
Can I know the operating system? Ma'am, Pragati ma'am? You have downloaded, I am using Windows, and I think I have downloaded this software 1 month back only. So I don't think the version is changed so much, because last version is only in 2015. So
okay. Pragati ma'am, we will address this query. I'll keep a note of it. We'll come back to you on this. Sakshi ma'am, I request you to please unmute and ask your question.
Ma'am, my question is, like you have said that you have to download the software, and after downloading it is showing that install. So ma'am, जब मैं install कर रही हूँ, तो it is saying that it will do some major changes in the Windows or something like that. So do we need to accept that or not?
Yes. After every downloading and installing the software, it always asks, and you have to restart your system once too after.
Okay. Ma'am, my second question is, like you said that you have to open the editable file in that VUE, in that icon only. So जो हमने PNG में स्टोर किया है या JPEG में स्टोर किया है नॉन एडिटेबल, उसको भी हमें VUE में मतलब खोलना पड़ेगा every time?
No, I have not said. If you want to edit your file for later use for any modification, then you have to use the VUE file.
Okay, ma'am.
If you want to make any changes, you can download it in the JPEG form, and that can be taken print out. So it's not compulsory that JPEG or PDF, it will not open in the software, actually JPEG or PNG file. Only the VUE file has to be dragged and dropped to the software, then it will be open.
Okay, ma'am. So if we want to use this VUE file in my smart board, so in this smart board, can you please suggest that do we need to install that VUE software in that smart board
Yes,
also?
yes.
Okay.
The software, the editable version will only work in the software, and so that you have to install.
That question is there. Can you please repeat once again how to add label on this arrow key and all? Please, ma'am.
Okay. You have to
Thank
just,
you.
do you understand how to have create the labels? I'm just telling you, go to link tool, just click on, make the cursor, put the cursor on the edge of this, any node, and you have to just drag and drop it till the color changes, and automatically the label option comes. You have to just delete the label and write anything. I'm just writing any word like here. If you miss out to, like aapne miss kar diya, you have just lost the text box here. Then you can whenever you double click, automatically the text box will appear. Then you can again write it. Fine.
Ma'am, we can move to your next topic. And whatever queries are left, I request the participants to please keep putting them in the chat box. We'll address them later. Yes.
But like the participant has told कि इतना retain नहीं हुआ, so कहीं ये ना हो कि next one का ऐसा, are they agreeing? Like, should I start the another one?
Yes, ma'am. We can go to infographics and
Okay. So the another tool is infographic tool. That is an online tool. First of all, this tool requires internet connection in your system to work on. Canva is an infographic tool which comes in both the web version and an app too. So अगर आपके पास, if you haven't got any desktop or laptop, this app also comes for this. And if your mobile screen is big enough size, you can make the infographic in your phones too by using this tool. So this is one benefit of using Canva. So the Canva web page is canva.com. Simple, the home page will look like this. And you have to just sign up first of all. When you click on sign up, automatically creating an account will come with the four options basically. Google account, Facebook or email or another way. I will just suggest here as a teacher, first of all, because of security issues, you can say, what you can do, you can create a Gmail ID specifically for using the educational softwares or creating the account. What the benefit of this is, you don't need to remind or remember the passwords of every software or online tool every time. So you link or create an account with the particular Gmail ID, that will help you a lot. So if you have Gmail ID, you can just continue with your Google account. And in the site tab, if you have opened your Gmail account, it automatically asks you whether through this Gmail account you have to log in. You just click on and your account will be created. Once it will ask for the password. Okay. And after creating account, they will ask you what purpose you want to create infographic. So as a teacher, you can enter then what is the level of teaching at primary, secondary, or the higher secondary. You just mention, check on. These are the basic things they ask to identify for what usage you are using this tool. And after creating an account, you will get your account or the dashboard here in this look like this way. Now, infographic tool, I have told you, it is providing you the free templates, not completely free. The many templates are free here. You can see the pricing plan will also come, but many templates are free, and Canva is the most used infographic tool nowadays. In a definitely COVID times, these many softwares have come up. So you can see the many type of templates. If we talk about presentations, presentation means the simple PPT you make. But in the Microsoft, you have got a limitation of the templates, but here you have got many colorful and the attractive templates. You can create the small videos too, the social media content, the website content, the layout, the simple digital chart, which I'm saying infographic. The many things can be done through this Canva tool. You can see here. So the ready-made templates are available. You have to just click on that and start your templates. So if you are a first-time user, you have to use the templates available according to the filter they have given, the themes they have given. You have to use it for education. you can check on education, grade, subject, or the resource type. Here I have taken the grade. Suppose I have taken here the subjects are mentioned. You click on the science subject, the science template will come. Here I have taken the social science template, the social science template examples are coming. So whatever template you like, you have to just double click it and it will come in this way. The preview will come. You see it is good looking, like it will cover my topic. I will represent my topic in this way. So I will just customize this template. Remember, in this tool, the pro option, a crown image is coming many a times. That are the paid one. So don't select the paid one options. And when at last your template will be customized in your toolbar here, and here the different toolbars where you can which you can be used to edit this template. So I'm just escaping it and coming on because of the time is less. I'm directly coming to the home. One thing more I will just tell you, otherwise you will how to create an account. On other window I have opened up. You have to click to the, first of all, search canva.com on Google. This is the website. Second step is to sign up. You will have to sign up. It will ask to do how do you want to sign up. I will click on Google. Preferably, it will ask me from which ID I have to log in. Once you have to log in that ID, I am entering my ID. I think I have to take another ID because I have already made the. So you will enter your email ID here. It will ask for the next step, the password. Only once you have to enter the password, and every time you are logging into this account from this email ID, you can easily log in. So once you have to enter your email ID and password only. So this is the step of how to signing up for an Canva account. Okay. Now, this is my dashboard here, and directly I am coming up on my templates. Okay, here the subjects are coming. I will go to education. My subject, teaching subject, which I am teaching. You can see here the different class level templates are available. So it will ask me which subject I am teaching. Suppose I am selecting science. Okay. This is an online tool, so definitely internet connection should be good to work out. So I have taken the subject science. So science templates are coming here. Ready-made templates. So here's the option. Some already lessons kind of multiple templates are also available, like life cycles, introduction to waves, the solar system, plants, weathers, anything. You can select those two. Otherwise, I will go down. I will see the different templates available. And where you see this crown icon and written pro, these are the paid one. So you cannot use that in the free account. So suppose I am selecting, this is also paid. I will apply the filter to, if I want to get the unpaid one. So I will select only the free template. The free will come then. Okay. So free templates will come now as I have applied the filter. Fine. So if I want to talk about Atom, I will double click. This is just a template design. So it is asking me to customize this template. So this is my multiple lesson template. I have to make multiple slides. I will go to customize this template. The template will come here. What about the layout of this template? This is the toolbar on the left hand side, and another toolbar is coming on this top. The first step is to see the template, you like it, then you have to rename your template according to your topic. So I'm just simply writing a topic Atom here. Remember, whatever you are making changes in your template in this platform is automatically saved to the cloud of your account. So like you have learned about a Google Drive, Google Doc, Google Sheet, all are the tools, automatically the changes goes to the cloud and saved. So you know there is no need to save it after every step. The net connection is good, it will automatically save. You can do undo from this one. So if I move my cursor here, you can see the different boxes are coming. Fine. And whenever I click a box, if I want to delete it, I can delete it. Okay. If I want to edit it, I can edit it. So wherever the box is coming, you can edit that. Here the box is coming, I can edit atom concept, suppose. I have edited it. You can see when I have typed the text, I can make the changes of font type, font size, font color, bold, italics, bullets, effects, and I can fix the position of that too. So wherever, suppose this photograph of this cute boy, I am not liking it. I just select, either I can decrease the size of it or I can delete it. Now I want another image here. So I will go to elements.
Deepti
Yes.
ma'am,
Yes.
if we can just give them 2-3 minutes to try it on now.
Yes, they can, ma'am.
And I'm also sharing the attendance link. Please, everyone pay attention. So we'll give you 2 to 3 minutes to put your attendance and to have a to just have a trial of what ma'am has said till now.
Yes. So first of all, open the canva.com and create an account. Then come to the home page and select your template. Working.
I'm announcing again, attendance link has been shared. It will be open for 10 minutes only. Thank you.
Actually, I'm not speaking, waiting for you to download, log in on your account. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, Ramesh, sir, definitely assignment has to be given as told by the coordinator of the program. So the assignment is you have to create any one, either the concept map or the infographic after this session, because
Ma'am,
the,
both. Deepti ma'am, one of each.
yes, one of each, definitely one of each. Achha, one of each, okay. Both. So if you have opened the canva.com and has created an account, we can start it. You just, I hope everybody has opened the canva.com. sign up in the account and their dashboard has opened, and through dashboard you select the template of your particular subject and identify the template, and we can start on working. And just think of the concept or the idea for which infographic has to be created, because the identification of the template is very important. Otherwise, you can start with a blank template too.
Vijender sir, you have a query. You can please type it in the chat box.
Canva.com is a simple link. Sorry, I have stopped. Canva.com. Do remember your internet should be good while working on this tool, because many a times many participants say this thing is not. Ma'am, please tell from start. Okay, sure. Canva has a payment. They are the different pricing plan, but I am telling about the free. All infographic tools are free, and some of the templates are on a paid. There are the different pricing plan which can be taken if you are a frequent user of creating. Otherwise, it's a free. And I'm telling you, my account is on the free version. Canva is online app, and can it be installed? No, it is a online app only, online tool only, I will say, and an app also. So it cannot be installed in the PCs, because it is providing you the space to work and saving the work in the cloud form. See, in the above icon, you can see here the cloud is coming, and whatever changes I will make, automatically it will saved in the cloud. So it provides you some limited space where you can work. So I hope everyone has signed up with an account. I'd say it is online, yes. Acha, okay, Puneet ma'am ne response kiya. Upgrade, you don't need to upgrade. Might possible you have to selected the pro account, pro template. Remember, wherever this crown is coming and mentioning the pro, you cannot select or use that template. So might possible you have selected that template. That's why it's coming a pro. Yes, you can download after completing the present. I haven't completed the demo yet. So definitely you can download this. What do you think, man? Can we download our presentation from? Yes, your presentation can be downloaded. In a JPEG and PNG form, it can be downloaded, and PDF form. 3 forms are available for the free account. So some questions which I have answered. I'm coming back to the template. This is the creativity of a teacher, how to use this particular template. I have selected like all about atoms, but I am not satisfied with the images present here, or with the, like, if the size is small, I want to make it arrange here and there. You just play with your template, I will say. Because just an example, while making a chart in your classroom, what you have seen, aapse koi galti hui, you cannot, you have to destroy all of the chart paper if some colors goes wrong or some lines or draws goes wrong. But in this, you are free to do anything. You can make any changes anytime. It is automatically saved in your dashboard, in your account. If you want to change again this template in future use, you can do that. Suppose this is the atomic state here, the image is coming of an atom, and I want to animate it. I can animate too in this way. It can come here in animated form. Fine. If I want to make it less transparent this way, so that it appears your background mein like a watermark, it has to come. We can reduce the transparency. See, if I am here increasing the transparency, I am reducing the transparency. So you can select any of the image or the text over here, and you can make the changes in the ready-made template first of all. Fine. So if you want to duplicate it, you can duplicate it. See, 2 things are coming. Okay. If you want to add any URL, you can add the link in this too. Suppose related to atom, any video I want to see. I'm going to atom. on Google and I'm going to videos. I'm randomly taking the video. I'm not seeing the license, but do take care, see the license of the video. Okay, I have copied the URL and I will link here. So this video will get associated with this template. Fine. So you can see the video link is coming. While using this infographic in your live classroom, you can play this video. Fine. So these changes can be done with the things already present in your template. Now coming upon with you are not satisfied this particular template and you want to create your own also, you can go add just showing you. You can see here, this is the first page of the template. You can add another page of the template too. Fine, you can add the another page. The another page will come blank. I'm starting with the blank canvas kind of thing I am having. So while starting if you want to start from the blank one, you can first have to give the title. So go to the text, add a heading. This is the heading. So I can click on it, delete the text here, and I can initiate my own blank canvas coming on to Atom here. I will just change the color of my heading. Okay, suppose I'm going to blue. I can increase the size. Now I want to put the image of some image of Atom. I will go to elements. You can see elements here are the small objects like stickers, frames. These are some collection, the grouping of the collection related to the themes of particular topic. I can identify those one, or I can directly search through the search box. So see image, these are the pro images coming. So I have to find out for the free one. These are the free one. So I am liking this animated image. I just click it, the image is coming. I will just reduce the size, drag and drop and put it over here. The image is fixed, like here I have put the images. I can animate too. I've told you about the different animation type can come. You have to just select. Fine. So an element can be added. Another, if I'm not getting any particular element or the small images in this Canva account, so what I can do, I can upload here my own image. So earlier in this account, I have created an infographic. So I have uploaded, suppose these images I have uploaded. I'm not finding out any new image, but what you can do, you can go to upload file and already saved images can be added to this. Suppose I am adding this. This image will automatically upload into my Canva account here in the uploads. And after completing the upload, I will just click it and it will come here. So you can upload your own clicked images or saved images in this account and bring it in your Canva account. If I want to draw anything, there the different pen options are coming and markers are coming. I will change the color of my marker. Suppose I take green one, I will choose, this green marker. I will select, and if I want to write anything while taking a class, I can write too. Fine, I can erase this if I don't like. So the simple drawing tools can be used. Uploads I have told you, text box I have told you, elements I have told you. The last one is the background. There are the different backgrounds. Now this is a plain background. And if I want to change the background, I can change the background. Fine. So these are some basic things. From the left-hand side toolbar, and the major things can be added are element, text box, You can upload the images, you can draw anything, you can change the background. These things can be done through the left-hand side toolbar. When you enter all these things in your canvas here, by individually selecting the boxes, anything here, suppose, you can make the particular changes from the top toolbar coming here. So in images, you can crop, you can flip, you can border the change, animate, then transparency, then locking. Locking has a special feature, like after completing your infographic, you want something your student or your colleague or collaborating partner should edit in this thing, and you want that he should not touch this image. So what you can do, you can lock it. Locking means if the other person is using this template, he or she cannot move this image. Rest changes he or she can do. You can, a special feature of locking is very important. If in case you are collaborating with us. Fine. So suppose this template is finalized and this graphic is finalized. I have two pages. One automatically by default, I have made some changes in the default template. Another changes I have created in my own second page. 2-page infographic is ready, suppose. Now I can directly present this infographic in the live classroom. Another thing, the how to download and keep my infographic. You go to share option, extreme right hand side. First thing comes collaboration with the people. Suppose I want my colleague teacher to make infographic with me. You can add the email ID of that teacher and you give the access to her. You can open the access to, otherwise access to particular person can be given, or he or she can make the changes. Okay, another thing is to download. So you can see the 5 some options are coming. Suggested is PDF standard of downloading this, PDF print, JPEG, PNG or MP4 video, GIF. This is the SVG is a pro account. All type of other downloads are in this free account. Sometimes it happens that any particular feature is disabled to download. That will indicate you that this cannot be downloaded because of the pro account. So the best thing is to PDF and the JPEG image. So I am just allowing and downloading into the PDF option only. So I am going to download PDF and download. See, it's the background which I have selected. It is a pro background because a Canva watermark is coming. So I cannot download this. This is the error coming. So I have to change the background. So I'm changing the background. I hope this is the free one because it's not coming out the pro account. So now my download. It will take some time to download, and it is downloaded. And I will open it. It is a PDF file. You can see this is the first page. And this is the second page. Do remember, in the image format, the animation will not work and the URL will also not work. So in Canva, this Canva and in Concept Map, the presentation mode or the editable version which I have told you. So whenever you are using these accounts to show these infographics or the Concept Map to show the links, URLs working or any kind of animation, that will only work in the live form itself. मतलब website के through जब आप करेंगे, only through the live Canva account. Otherwise, in image file, it will not work. Do remember this. So coming back to the template. I hope all the people are simultaneously working. If any doubt, you can ask again. Puneet ma'am, will you help?
Yes, ma'am. I think you have explained very well. And though there is one request which was there in the beginning only, that they wanted you to start just to give them a demo again, how to choose the infographic. So if you can go to the home screen from where we just log in and just tell them how they can choose the infographic.
Fine, ma'am. Okay, I'm coming back to the home page. This is my Canva home page. Fine, I have to go to template. I have to select the area for which I have to do. Definitely I'm teacher, so I'm selecting the education part. In education part, you can select it from the grade wise option coming to the preschool to the class 12th templates. They are coming here. Otherwise, you can go from here. You select the grade, suppose grade 1. You can make the filter according to the grade, then according to the subject if you want. You can apply here from here to the subject, resource type, topic, filters. You can apply the filters. Suppose these filters are coming. Because this is a primary schooling I have selected, the templates are coming for the, I have told you about the worksheet options. So automatically see the worksheets are coming. So you have to select the free one. Some of them are paid. Suppose how to write a sentence. This is not, this is the free one. So you have to double click it. After double clicking it, it will ask you whether you want to customize, and you just have to click to customize. And your template will appear on your work area. Fine, this is your template. You can increase the layout size, zoom in here, and you can see. So if you want to make the minute changes, this is a ready-made template available. You can just minutely edit it, make the colorful changes. Suppose you have mentioned about here the tree. So you can go to tree and make an image of tree here. So बहुत attractive लगेगा. Select an image of tree. So make some changes and final download and print version can be given to your students too. I hope, ma'am, it's clear.
Yes, ma'am. Any other queries? If our participants have, you may raise your hand or you can put it in the chat box. Sanjay sir from Chhattisgarh, ma'am.
So what do you want?
Chandigarh, I think, not Chhattisgarh, sorry.
What he wants, Sanjay sir, what you want to ask once again, how to open the template or how to edit the template?
I think to begin.
Okay, assignments, edit the template. Okay. I have selected this template, suppose here. Okay. While after selecting the template, when you move your cursor on the template anywhere, the boxes are coming. You can see the blue boxes. That means this can be edited. So you have to double click it, and if you want to write something, I have written suppose my name here. I can increase the font size, change the font size, and make some basic changes from the above toolbar. Suppose I want to change this image. I will just select it and just click on delete button here. This image is deleted. So I have to find out the relevant image for this. So if I want to just type tree, tree will come. Some optional images are coming. Don't go for the pro account. I will just click on the image free one. The tree has appeared here. So you have to just make the smaller size of the tree and place it here. So I'm just saying, while editing your infographic, you have to identify the things which you want to edit, whether it is a text, is in the text form, or whether it is on any element. You have to just select the elements from here. And if you want to add any text, you can go to the text option here. If you want to draw something here, you can draw from here. And change the background, you can change the background from here. So you can make the editing things anywhere on your template by just selecting and double clicking and making the use of toolbar above here mentioned. I hope it's clear.
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am. Any other queries? In that case, ma'am, I think you can stop sharing your screen. And on behalf of the entire CIT team, NCRT,
Puneet ma'am, your voice is, I think, mute. Okay.
no, am I
Yes.
audible now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So, Dr. Deepti, thank you so much. On behalf of the entire CIT NCRT team, I thank you for sparing your valuable time and being with us and training our teachers so well. Teachers, whatever query you have, take it after your practical session, and we will reach out to the resource person and get back to you on the response.
Yes, yes. I am in the office, and in case many queries has come up, we can connect for 15 to 20 minutes before lunch if you wish. You can drop me a message, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Deepti ma'am, once again. Thank you. And thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you, everyone. Thank you.
Pragati ma'am, please unmute yourself. Pragati ma'am, I'm giving you rights to unmute.
मैम सेम स्क्रीन नहीं आ रही है इस पे जो